Their base is invading Natlan, but of course I'm tired of saving nations, and of course the people here probably don't even need my help. Yup, she's literally invincible. Unfortunately, after the battle, these people also become these rigid monstrosities that defy all physics. It sure is a beautiful day today, and these guys seem to agree. Usually this is where people are gonna try their best to save as many NPCs as possible and minimize the casualties. But of course, that's the boring way to play the game. Look at these rookie numbers. But is manipulating this number even possible? I have no idea. On one hand, the wiki contains no details on what affects the casualty count, saying that the count simply varies between players. On the other hand, players cite time as their primary culprit, but perhaps those who took longer and got larger casualty counts just simply felt like sharing it more. It's time for an experiment. The black hole has spawned. Wow, that looks like fun.
You're toast!
Thanks again for your help.
Okay, but be extra careful and—
You bet.
So now we arrive at the next place, which is just a bunch of rift hounds. It's 11 PM. I'm gonna get some sleep. Good night, everyone. Here we are the next day. It's been 12 hours. Time to end this.
right now, emerge. Nope. Nobody here. Quick, let's help them!
Yes, absolutely, certainly, definitely, of course, positively, surely, another. Now the game is forcing us to be the good guys.
Show them. Emerge.
Literally 1984. That's the sound of joy right there. Too bad we can't join in.
Come on.
Wow, this music. It's amazing. So we arrived at the last commission of this quest. After like half an hour, this is all just good news for Natlan. These people can revive themselves now, which means the number won't be increasing anymore. Or that's what I initially thought. And then everybody lived happily ever after. The maximum casualty count found in this playthrough of 4864 is significantly higher than what most people would get, which is around 2000, and this includes my first playthrough. And if you dig hard enough, you'll find 5000, and maybe something like this. Okay, that was probably edited. Apparently someone in China got 91,000 and even 500,000. If the count truly is time dependent, then it most likely climbs the quickest after 10 incidents have been resolved. This is what the observed death count looks like as a function of incident resolved. It increases slowly until the black hole spawns. After hitting around 500, it then spikes to 2000 after the 10th incident. This doesn't change until a bit after the 6 heroes come together, where it spikes to something like 5000 and comes back down to 2000 as everyone revives themselves. There's also the order of doing each commission that could play some role, although these effects are supposedly less than that of time. Overall, a lot more research is required to fully grasp the mechanism that goes into calculating the death count, and if any of you guys happen to be resilience enough, be my guest. Oh no. Welcome to the Europe server. I have not touched this account for over 2.5 years. Look at all these primo gems. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a very long time to get back to Natlan. Thankfully, Miho has made it possible to skip everything. But first of all, we have to take a picture with these guys. Who are these guys? We have never met.
I smell rabbit.
No, Razor. We meet again, bulletin board. Okay, but before we go inside, let's go over what we know at the moment as well as what we are about to do. In the previous playthrough, over 12 hours was spent AFKing before the 10th incident spike, and less time was spent after, which yielded the numbers shown previously. On this run, however, we switch up the time taken per half and record the death count at the end of the period. We can then compare the numbers between both runs. The plot thickens only if the numbers are significantly different, but if they're similar, the game just probably doesn't care. Well, that was kind of expected. Now for the second half. That's not even needed, it's just there for dramatic effect. For this one I had to record in 640p just to prolong the lifespan of my PC, and as you guys can see, it looks terrible. Anyways. Now we just have to finish up the leftover mobs, and that's pretty much it. There are a few commissions after this, but it happens after everyone gains the ability to respawn. Although the count could still be increasing at this point, it doesn't make much sense from a storytelling standpoint that more people are gonna die after the respawning spell gets activated. Okay, maybe everyone's gonna be super motivated and die more or something.